G'day mates, ready to head down under for that ultimate trip to Australia? Well, you're in for a treat because if you play your cards right, you may just be in for the adventure of a lifetime. From unbelievable sun-kissed beaches and some of the most ancient rainforests you can find on the entire planet to iconic landmarks such as the Sydney Opera House, there is just so much to see and do when you make your way to Australia. With that in mind, there is no time to waste. Grab your sunscreen right now. We have some exploring in Australia to do. Number 20, Sydney. Simply put, there is no way you can head to Australia without making your way to the city of Sydney. Known to be the capital city of New South Wales, it is also one of the largest cities in the entire country. As such, there are tons of attractions to draw millions of tourists into one of the most convenient entry points into the country. Not only are there a plethora of beautiful beaches to visit in Sydney, there are also a good number of art museums, restaurants, clubs, and bars to visit. There are also well-known landmarks such as the previously mentioned Sydney Opera House to enjoy as well. Do not miss out on experiencing Sydney for yourself. Number 19, Brisbane. Once you're done enjoying the show in the Sydney Opera House, you can see what the country of Australia has for you when you head over to Queensland, the second largest and third most popular states in all of Australia. There, you'll find Brisbane, a place that is proven to be quite important for the economy of this state. Considered to be the capital city of Queensland, it is so important because it is considered to be the third most popular tourist destination in the entire country, behind Sydney and another place we'll talk about later in the video. While in Brisbane, though, you may find that many people make their way to this beautiful city because of the many attractions. Not only is Brisbane known for its warm, sunny weather, it is also known for its proximity to not only some of the world's largest sand islands and ancient rainforests, it is also close to some of the most amazing national parks and beaches you could probably find on the planet. As such, while many CA and make their way there so that they could see the natural beauties found there for themselves, they also go there for some of the iconic landmarks such as the Story Bridge, the City Botanic Gardens, Mount Tjuta Summit Lookout, and New Farm Park, the oldest park in all of Brisbane. This place is truly a place of natural beauty. Number 18, Daintree Rainforest. Next up, we're going to stomp over to the Daintree Rainforest. One of the ancient rainforests we've been going on about for a bit now, we just had to highlight this place because it is definitely worth the visit. Located in the northeastern coast of Queensland, the Daintree Rainforest is truly ancient, so much so that it is considered to be the oldest tropical rainforest on the entire planet, with it being believed to have been growing for more than 180 million years now. Considering how old it is now wonder that it also has a rather unique wildlife, with it having a high concentration of unique animals and plants. For example, it is somehow home to 30% of the frog, reptile, and marsupial species in Australia. Wild, right? Add the unbelievable views of mountain ranges, streams, waterfalls, and lagoons found there, and you may find that there may not be a more unbelievable place to visit in all of Australia. Number 17, Blue Mountains. Then again, we have to consider the fact that Australia is also home to the Blue Mountain, another spectacular wonder of nature that can be found in Australia. Located in New South Wales, this mountain range is visited by many people who had to witness the natural beauty to be found there for themselves. Not only can they visit the Genelin Caves, a breathtaking system of ancient caves, for themselves, they can make their way up a variety of hiking trails found there as well. They can also take a trip to the past as they could see some of the historically rich Aboriginal rock art while they are there. The Blue Mountains is just a place you have to see for yourself when you make your way to Australia. Number 16, Fraser Island. More recently known as Kangaroo, Fraser Island is definitely another place that visitors have to see for themselves if they happen to make their way to Australia. A World Heritage listed sand island located in Queensland, visitors may find that they are drawn here because it is the world's largest sand island. Interestingly enough, it is also the home of the oldest sand dunes in the world. As dry and sandy as this may sound, visitors may be surprised to find that not only are there many freshwater lakes such as Lake Mackenzie found here, it is also home to one of the most unique wildlife on the planet. You can even find the Central Station rainforest in this beautiful place. Truly, Australia is blessed with a ton of natural beauty. Number 15, Whitsunday Islands. From one beautiful spot of nature to another, we're going to make our way to the Whitsunday Islands. Known to be a place blessed for its natural beauty, the Whitsunday Islands are an archipelago of 74 continental islands of various sizes located off the central coast of Queensland. Once you find your way here, you will be stunned by the beauty to be found here. For starters, you will find that it is home to the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system on the entire planet. It is also home to the world-famous Whitehaven Beach, and as such, you'll find that people also make their way to this spot because they want to enjoy the sailing, diving, snorkeling, and other water-based activities to be found here. You can even come here to swim with the turtles. Pretty amazing stuff, huh? The Whitsunday Islands surely is a fantastic place to be. Number 14, Gold Coast. Another fantastic spot located in Queensland. You just have to see the Gold Coast for yourself to believe it. Considered to be the second largest city in the area behind Brisbane, there are many reasons people make their way to the Glitter Strip. Not only is it known for its white sandy beaches where many tourists make their way to so that they can surf, it is also known for its amazing and diverse wildlife such as the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary where you can see and feed kangaroos for yourself. Do not miss out on the chance to visit the family-friendly theme parks and the beautiful national parks in the area as well. Truly, this is one of the most attractive places to visit in all of Australia. Number 13. Kangaroo Island. Considered to be the third largest island in the entire country, this island, located about a few hours southeast of Adelaide, is considered to be one of the most popular destinations for ecotourism. Maybe this is because visitors can get a peek at a wide variety of animals native to Australia. Yep, we're talking about all the kangaroos, goannas, and echidnas you can get your hands on. Funny enough, you can also visit the beautiful beaches found there so that you can spot the sea lions and the frightening birds of prey found there. Kangaroo Island is surely the place to be for those looking to enjoy some of the best wildlife in the country. Number 12. Byron Bay. Located in the far northeast corner of New South Wales, you may find that many people make their way to Byron Bay when they visit Australia because they can experience the unique atmosphere found there. Not only can they find amazing landmarks there, such as Cape Byron Lighthouse, the iconic landmark located at the easternmost point of all Australia so that they can take in the unbelievable views found there, they can also witness the unbelievably breathtaking wildlife found there for themselves. We're talking about breathtaking places such as the Byron Bay Wildlife Sanctuary, a place that is home to more than 100 kangaroos, birds, reptiles, and koalas. You could even go whale spotting or surfing here. Truly one of the most breathtaking spots to visit when you make your way to Australia. Number 11. Melbourne. Considered to be one of the three most popular destinations behind Sydney and Brisbane, as we mentioned earlier on, Melbourne is simply unbelievable. Filled with attractions in respect of its culture, food, history, and landmarks, this is truly one of the most vibrant cities to visit in the entire country. For starters, as visitors enjoy the attractions to be found in the Melbourne Museum, they can also make their way to the Block Arcade so that they can take advantage of the boutique shopping found there. They could also visit the Melbourne Zoo before or after they visit the State Library Victoria, the oldest public library in the entire country. These and many other iconic landmarks are just waiting for you with open arms in Melbourne. Number 10. Great Barrier Reef. We're going to head back to the Whitsunday Islands so that we can take a look at the Great Barrier Reef once more. This is because there are many reasons for people to make their way to the largest coral reef system on the entire planet. There, you'd find a wide variety of marine life. We're talking about 400 different types of coral, 1,500 species of fish, and 4,000 types of mollusk. As such, while people enjoy the wildlife to be found there, they can also take part in many water-based activities such as snorkeling and diving with the endangered large green turtles. Considered to be the largest living structure in the world, the Great Barrier Reef is definitely worth the visit. Number 9. Uluru-Kata Tjuta National Park. Located in the North Territory of Australia, the Uluru-Kata Tjuta National Park is believed to be the home to both the Uluru, a large sandstone monolith, and the Kata Tjuta, a group of large domed rock formations. Listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site thanks to its natural and cultural landscapes, people visit this place to get a look at the natural beauty to be found here. They can also witness the history to be found there for themselves, as the Uluru and the Kata Tjuta are considered to be sacred sites to the Anangu people, a tribe that has lived in the area for more than 30,000 years now. Aside from the natural beauty and the history found there, many people make their way to the park so that they could hike up the Valley of the Winds or take part in camel rides so that they could experience the annual Uluru Camel Racing Cup for themselves. Truly an amazing place. Number 8. Cairns. Located in the tropical northeast coast of far north Queensland, you may find that many people have been making their way to this city for quite some time now. Founded in 1876 and named after Sir William Wellington Cairns, the British administrator and governor of Queensland and Trinidad back in the day, many people made their way there after gold was discovered in the area. Fast forward to the 1940s when the city became a staging ground for the Allied forces in the Battle of the Coral Sea. Following such harrowing days, the latter years of the 20th century saw that the city had become a center of international tourism, so much so that by the early years of the 21st century, it had become a major city with an economy based on tourism, healthcare, and education, among other industries. As such, when visitors find themselves in such a thriving city, they may be delighted to find that they can also enjoy natural beauties such as the previously mentioned Great Barrier Reef, the Daintree Rainforest, as well as other not-so-well-known spots such as the Atherton Tablelands, the Cairns Lagoon, as well as the many beaches found there. Do not waste any time visiting this beautiful place. Number 7. The Pinnacles. Located in the Nambung National Park, a national park in the Wheatbelt region of Western Australia, the Pinnacles are limestone formations or pillars that rise from the sands of the deserts. Coming in the thousands, these pillars seem to vary in size, texture, shape, and color. Also known for their rare talus caves and the Pinnacle Desert Lookout and Drive so that visitors can see some of those amazing kangaroos, the Pinnacles are definitely attractions that draw people from far and wide. Do not miss out on this experience for themselves. Number 6. Barossa Valley. Located about 60 kilometers off Adelaide city centre, you may find that many people make their way to the Barossa Valley because they just have to visit this world-renowned wine region for themselves. Believe me when I say it's a wonder to behold, because the valley is actually home to more than 150 wineries and over 80 cellar doors. Indeed, some may not think it because it is Australia rather than some country in Europe like France or Italy, but the Barossa Valley is home to some of the oldest vines in the world, some of which include Shiraz, Grenache, and Cabernet Sauvignon. As well as being well-renowned for being a wine territory, they can also make their way there to witness the natural parks and other natural structures while visiting the Barkers, restaurant, and farmers market in the area. Why don't you make your way there during the Barossa Vintage Festival that takes place every 2 years so that you can see this place for yourself? Truly an amazing place to be. Number 5. Margaret River. Speaking of wine territories, wine lovers will not want to miss out on visiting the town of Margaret River for themselves. Located in the southwest of Western Australia, Margaret River is a well-known town thanks to its reputation as a world-renowned wine destination. This must be thanks to the 100 cellar doors found there. Thankfully, there is much to do besides getting a bottle of the finest red in the area. Visitors also find that they can go surfing thanks to the big waves found there. They could also appreciate the art and history found there thanks to the fact that it's the ancient land of the Noongar people. They could even visit the Hamlin Bay so that they could admire the stingrays found there. Make sure you enjoy a visit to this wonderful place. Number 4. Bondi Beach. Located east of the Sydney Central Business District, many people have made their way to Australia just so that they could set their feet on the ever-popular Bondi Beach. Aside from being the location of Bondi Rescue and Bondi Vet, 2 hit shows in Australia, Bondi Beach is considered to be a popular beach, so much so that it is one of the most visited tourist sites in the whole country because they just had to take in the scenic beauty for themselves. Who would miss out on the soft golden sand and the clear blue waters found there? The place is so beautiful that it has become one of the most globally recognized symbols of Australian culture in the world. Considering the fact that it is one of the most iconic beaches in the country, if not the world, we must say that people just don't go there for the aesthetics. They also go there because they either want to go swimming, surfing, snorkeling, or diving. They could also want to take part in one of the many amazing festivals that take place there, such as the Festival of the Winds. Do not miss out on a visit to one of the most iconic places in all of Australia. It's truly worth it. Number 3. Hobart. Located in Tasmania's southeast on the estuary of the River Derwent, you'd find that Hobart is the most populous city in the island state of Tasmania. That said, you'd also find that Hobart is a place that is known for its natural beauty. After all, many people have testified that theft only made their way there to get a look at one of the most breathtaking landscapes found there. After all, it is home to Mount Wellington and Wineglass Bay. They also make their way there so that they could get a piece of Australian history for themselves, as they could visit Mona, aka the Museum of Old and New Art, or Port Arthur, a well-preserved convict site that has a lot of historical significance in Australia. Aside from all these attractions, many people make their way to Hobart because they can enjoy the calm and pristine atmosphere that can be found in such a small city. Feel free to enjoy the fresh seafood and craft beer scene when you visit this laid-back spot. It could be the experience of a lifetime. Number 2, Perth. Those excited to make their way to Australia may find that they just have to visit Perth if they can. If they can't, they will just have to find a way, because they just have to experience this amazing city for themselves. Known as the capital city of Western Australia, you may find that people just can't resist the draw of this amazing city because it is known for its natural beauty. Not only is the city located on the Swan River, the perfect spot for natural tourism for such a city, visitors may find that they just can't get enough of the sunshine found there. After all, it is believed that the city gets about 3,000 hours of sunshine every year. With such an amount of sunshine, visitors will find that they enjoy the beautiful beaches found there. They will also enjoy the fantastic food and wine found in the rooftop bars and the alfresco eateries, with many other attractions such as the Fremantle Prison, Penguin Island, the home of 1,200 little penguins, dolphins and stingrays, as well as the Perth Observatory and Kings Park. You may find that Perth truly is one of the most amazing tourist destinations for all who make their way to Australia. Number 1, Adelaide. Finally, we make our way to Adelaide, the capital city, as well as the most populous city in all of South Australia. With that in mind, there are indeed many reasons for people to pack their bags and hop on that plane so that they could have that perfect vacation in Adelaide. For starters, many people have gone to Adelaide so that they could experience the beauty there for themselves. Not only is it filled with beautiful beaches, it is also home to the Morialta Conservation Park, the home of several waterfalls and fun walking trails for hikers and tourists to experience for themselves. Adelaide is another well-known wine spot as home to the previously mentioned Barossa Valley. It is filled with art and culture, as it is home to the Art Gallery of South Australia, the custodians of Australian art, which include paintings, drawings, jewelry, and photography. Visitors could also visit the Adelaide Botanic Garden and the Adelaide Zoo to get their fill of the wildlife and plants in the city. Adelaide is truly a testament to the beauty that can be found in Australia.